are you? Catalogs. Maybe I'll get something interesting from this. Okay, sure, whatever. Oop. That. What's this? Hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall be returned to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services to the Persian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Willem, House of Gerich. Interesting contract. Not sure what's here in the catalogs, but okay. Don't see anything else. Study. I do like to study. I'm a nerd. If I have this room, so I don't have to use my oil. Oh, awesome! I can light those things too. I seriously thought I wouldn't be able to light the fireplace. All right. That. Nothing. What do we got here?
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, that's good for being a racist dick. Or strange language. Ugh. Don't do that! Ah, old tomes. More oil. How's my, ooh, it's getting low. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start checking these things, with much more frequency, because I'm getting tinderboxes out the butt from them. I don't see anything hidden here, though. Can I? Aw. Aw, disappointing! I wanted that thing flying! I saw something. Alright. Gotta light this place up as best I can. Are you? Oh, you beautiful piece of crap. Is there more in here? This I haven't seen. No. Actually got this place up quite nicely. For a place without electricity. Not yet. I want to go search in there, but I have a bad feeling about it. What do I have? One left. Okay. Might as well light that one up. What's this? Local history. That sounds good. Okay, in all seriousness, if you live in a house that is powered by lanterns like this, why don't you have freaking, a flint and steel? Not just, you know, tinder boxes. Aw. I want to play it. Down there, nothing, and ooh, what's this? Nothing. Of course it's not, so. Alright. Ooh. Broken. Ooh. The seven hells was that? Someone spilled their strawberry jam. What are you? Oil. Alright. Come on, tinder boxes. I need some tinder. What's this? Paper. A lot of paper. Alright. Well, if I need to find, I need to do a freaking map. That's a lot of freaking paper. Before I check that out. Come on, tinder boxes. Give me some tinder boxes. Yes. Oh, great.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, so whenever I finish a journal segment, I get the memories back. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that material, that thing. Not breakable by hand. Is it breakable by paper? No. Maybe you will break it. Yeah! More paper. Ah, beautiful. Actually, just to mark where I've been.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Interesting.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, so there's gonna be a puzzle coming up where I have to solve it quickly. If I don't, I start over. Good to know. Dang it. Come here. A stall in the Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with the lore of is Stadt. Deep within the East Persian woods for centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor Castle Brandenburg. Alright, lovely. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tale, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. God. I just remember a person actually thought the 30 Years' War was actually 3 weeks or 3 days. Obscene. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. Lovely. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called the Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Alright. The well-known erudite visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked over the remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate the barrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble. Alright. Some 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives lives a reclusive life as his family, with his family, as castled nearby Allstadt. And like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Persian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring was never been fully recorded. Oh, that's weird. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Bizarre. I don't see anything hidden with the books either. Let me in! Let me in! I'll screw you too. Oh, not to the box. Lovely. Alright. Okay, okay. The book I needed. Alright, so there are hidden books I need to pull out. You can hear the timer running too. Grab it. Alright, I need to move these out of the way because I'm not going to be able to get it. Okay. So let's see if we can find all the books. Alright, I know where two of them are. Isn't there one? Okay. Oh, great. There we go. Woo! Okay. Wish I had freaking tinder boxes. Alright, what's this first? Alright, regarding closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough, and their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would serve some sense, solve both my problems. Oh, interesting. Ominous. No tinder boxes. Oh, hello. Oh, nifty. This is the local library. Study. Alright, let's get going. How we got out of here again? I'm lost. The hell was that? Okay. That is, that was really unnerving. I also remember about the last piece of advice I was given Light's good, dark bad. Don't look behind you unless you have to. Oh, what the? Ouch. That was rude. Very rude. We now have the key to the wine cellar, which is awesome. Okay. Oh, God. I haven't even found any of the monsters yet. I know are supposed to be in this game. I just found, you know, freaking leather fungus growing from the walls. It's like the Super Mario Brothers movie. Ah, lovely. That's gonna go down here. Take it.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Alright, so they got drunk down here and probably died. Okay, now we're gonna come across enemies. Lovely. Ow. Tinder. Alright, so this is where they all got drunk by looks of it. Ow. Really bad feeling.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Oh. Oh, sorry, I need some of this stuff. Okay. I'm actually going to light this up. Close this. And this is where I'm going to end this set. I hope you guys enjoyed my first descent into Amnesia, the Dark Descent. If you guys like it, I'll continue the series. I'm very curious what's going to happen. And I'll see you guys next week. Till then, have a great day. Bye-bye.